In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the LEGO ideas that have been submitted to date, and we're going to be voting for the ones that we like best. Before we do go on to this video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a comment down below on which LEGO idea submission you do enjoy as we go throughout this video. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro of the video, I haven't really done this before, but since I thought it'd be a cool idea to actually go through and take a look at some of the up and coming submittal ideas. I think what I might do is, I don't know, I might break this video up into two parts. This video sets that still need support, that are leading up to, like, they basically need 10,000 supporters before they can be, you know, picked. And then the second half, maybe like the second, like near the end of the video, I might just take a brief look at all the ones that are at 10,000 supporters that I would love to see become official LEGO sets. So for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, so LEGO Ideas is this, it's just another LEGO theme. So if you actually go on the LEGO website, and basically these are all fan-made creations. So as you can see, like the Orange Express, I think, is the newest one in set collection, all of these. And if you actually go back onto the LEGO Ideas website, you'll see here. So, the Polaroid cam was the newest one. It was built by this guy named Mini Brick Productions. Orange Express by this guy named Let's Go Lego or something. So all of these on the side are the ones that have actually been picked. And then basically, I think it's about 5 a year that they release. So, but usually when this one, I remember when this one got picked, this was like, I think, a year and a half ago. So they take a while, just because when you hit the 10,000 supporters doesn't guarantee you that your set's going to put into production. And we'll talk about that throughout the video and stuff like that. But basically, if you're curious to see what sets might be coming up, you can go basically on the LEGO Ideas website. You can go to Explore Product Ideas. And actually, if you're curious, so there's different project phases. So for example, gathering support is basically you're under 10,000 supporters. If you're at achieve support, it means you're at 10,000 supporters. So it's basically like, it's almost in the review process. So if you kind of look at it here, so this means it's achieved 10,000 support. And then if it's in review, what happens is I think it's 3 months or 4 months, LEGO does an official review. So whatever ends up getting 10,000 supports in that batch. So right now, all of these are the ones that are currently in review. I think there was a stat that it's usually around 30 to 40 ideas get into a review period. And then out of those 30 to 40, usually only 2 of them get picked, I would say. So then here you can check, for example, like all of the approved ideas. So these are the most recent ones that have been approved pretty much. So basically, like, they will be manufactured and put into stores soon. So yeah, I think it's like, if you can kind of also check the dates here as well. That, again, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but I think it's at least 1 per review period. Sometimes it's 2. But yeah, we'll kind of go through them all. And then obviously there's some that are not approved ideas. And then obviously these are like the ones that are on shelves right now. So you've seen a lot of these, and you can see how they've really changed. Like if you look at the Orange Express versus the actual Orange Express right here, you can see that it's definitely different than what you would normally expect. And they've kind of changed. They've all changed in some way. And then that's usually what happens. Once you submit your idea, then you'll work with LEGO creators and then refurbish it, make it look really nice, add a little touches. Some of them changed drastically, like the motorized lighthouse, and other ones like the A-frame camera didn't have that many changes to it. Or I think the Tales of this one, the Tales of the Space Age as well. So yeah, like these are all the ones, like you've seen these in the LEGO store, that these were all LEGO ideas originally. And then the last section here is expired ideas. So basically, if your set just expired, like for example, you only got 72 supporters, it didn't meet the milestones. Yeah, so if your set basically doesn't meet the milestones in the time frame, it ends up just getting expired. So, and we'll kind of just talk about that really quickly, just for anybody that's not sure. So if you basically go in to submit an idea, like for example, the blacksmith house was made by someone who was an actual LEGO ideas. But here's like this timeline. It's very simple. Once you submit your idea, you have 60 days to get to 100 supporters, and then after that, they give you an extra year. And then that year, you have to get to 1,000 supporters. And then this is where, in my opinion, it gets really hard, because you basically have 6 months to get to 5,000, and another 6 months to get to 10,000. And then if you don't meet the milestone, then what happens is that your set expires, and no one can basically, you can't support and you didn't achieve the idea. What some people do is they'll sometimes go back and try to fix up their idea and resubmit it again. But a lot of the times, like, I think LEGO is pretty strict on that, and they may not actually accept your idea, you know, if there's not that many changes. So normally you just end up starting a new idea and going from there. But yeah, and then there's basically like all of these guidelines that go with it, and like how your build should be, like different rules that I'm not really going to get into, but basically this is the general ideas. Before we continue the video, I have a special announcement. My LEGO idea submission called The Cone has reached the next milestone. We just passed the 100 supporter mark in under 3 days, which is absolutely incredible. So I do want to give a big thanks to everybody who's voted so far, but this is only just the beginning. We now have exactly 1 year to get to 1,000 supporters, so the journey has just begun. You can vote for my LEGO idea submission in 3 easy steps. Step 1, click the link down below in the description. Step 2, log into your LEGO Ideas account. And then finally, step 3, just click the support button. And that's it. I want to thank everybody for all the support so far. And now let's get back to the video. So what we'll do is we're going to go into product ideas. We're going to take a look at the ones that are gathering support. As we're going through them, we'll provide. If there's something that catches my eye, we'll just go ahead and give it a like or give it a support just to show off the ones that I would love to see. So starting off the first one, I haven't seen this one, DreamWorks Shrek. That is very interesting. So another thing as well, you'll notice when they submit stuff for Lego ideas is that you can do a set on an IP that currently exists. So the thing with Lego is like they have, for example, Lego Star Wars. They don't want you to submit Lego Star Wars, but for example, they don't have, I think Shrek is Pixar. So they don't, I don't think, have a contract with DreamWorks. So basically, like they could, if this one gets picked and reaches the support, which I'm going to support it because I think it's actually very cool. So if it does reach 10,000, what ends up happening is like Lego will see if they can get the IP, intellectual property for this set, and then see if they can actually release it. And that's actually what happened with Hocus Pocus. So if you actually go into here in the Disney's Hocus Pocus house, like they got a license to be able to basically make this because the actual intellectual property is owned by Disney. So actually, this is a really cool one. So we'll start with it would be cool if they change the minifigure and make it more, modify the minifigure pretty much. Like I don't think they have to make him basically look fatter in my opinion, or bigger, all that stuff there. I think that's the best way to make it accurate. And then I do like that they have the Pinocchio nose. I think they should utilize the minifigure that's similar to this one as well. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Very, very cool set. Next one, this working suspension railway. So this is like a working suspension bridge, I guess. I don't know if I like this one that much. Like it's a cool idea. This feels like something you would build in your city rather than build it as a set. What do we got here? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Let's check out this one. This one I think is like, I think people are liking the Office ones. They did one for the Office, I think, and then they also did one for Friends as well. So these are pretty popular sets. I think as long as you get it accurate in the layout, it's not bad. I'll support this one because I did really like the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What do we got next? What's something that's gonna catch my eye in this case here? That's kind of what I look at, is like which one here is interesting that I would personally want to buy. At least Godzilla -1, Ruins of the Lost Kingdom, bring back retro hype violin. Ooh, what is this? So do you get 2 of them? Now I wonder, I don't know if this is motorized. It would be interesting if this was motorized, then you can actually like spin the wheel though. That's my okay. I don't actually think it is motorized, but definitely a cool idea. The other thing as well is with like Lego idea submissions, if your set is gaining traction, I think staff picks will actually promote it. So they'll like the Lego staff will actually like, it's basically pinning it. So everything here that's a staff pick is basically pinned to the front of the page. So at least then you can like, if you do enjoy it, or sorry, so for staff picks basically is like if your set's doing well and people are actually supporting it, then the Lego group will actually pin it to like the front of the page. So when you first log on, you would see these right away kind of thing. So yeah, which I think is pretty interesting. I don't know how I feel about bridges as Lego idea submission. I actually debated doing it one time, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I look at Lego idea, like this is definitely a cool idea, but I look at them as like, are they a standalone piece and can you also integrate it into like a city? That's how or like it's either, I think it has to be able to be a standalone piece on its own, or you can have it as an integration into like a city or something, right? So that's kind of my opinion on working volcano with lava erupt. Honestly, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna give this one a support because I think I don't think I've seen that. See, that is really cool. I think they'll edit this somehow, so it's I bet you if this one gets picked, this mechanics thing here will change. But I think that's pretty interesting. I like that. That's a very interesting idea. We'll keep this going. Oh, actually, we're already at 900 supporters. Container food court. This is original. Look at this. That is really nice. Auto shop cafe. Okay, this I like a lot. Very simplistic, very clean. This is by Luke Create. Very good job, honestly. I'm a big fan of this one. Honestly, huge shout out to you for this one. This was really well done. This is definitely, oh, this is actually really cool. I like this. Oh, it's got an elevator. Wow, that's actually really nice. This is my favorite one so far, I think. This container food court. Supported. This guy gets my first comment. Definitely a really cool idea. I think I would love to see this as a Lego. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize this. It's like melting ice cream. That's really cool. That is really cool. I like that better than mine now. Okay, what do we got next here? Roman Forum. Okay, what do we got here? Not bad. Minifigures are kind of cool. 10K club member. This guy's already got 10. Oh, is that the guy that did the ship? That's a really cool one. This is like a nice display piece, actually. I like that they did the gold statue in the background. I think that's pretty cool. A sucker for anything Roman, so that I will support. Scanning through PS5, PlayStation, Roundhouse Ski Lodge. My only concern with some of these the winterized, I'm gonna call them winter ideas, is that Lego every single year does a winter theme, and I've never actually seen them release like it's like modular buildings, like people who do like a modular post office. Like this is a really cool idea, but Lego will never release it because they already do their own style of like modular buildings. They already do their own style of like winter village stuff. Like I think it's cool. Like honestly, like this is incredible detail, but I just don't, it's unfortunate because I don't think it would win just because Lego will do their own thing. Like this is actually incredible detail. Honestly, I'm just gonna give it a support. I feel bad for like So Thomas the Cross, who created this, like I think I would love to buy this in stores, but I don't think it's going to happen because Lego's really strict on some of their ideas. Like they don't want you to basically recreate something that they've already done in the same theme sense. So, you know, if they do end up doing this, because I don't think Lego's ever done a winterized Lego Ideas theme before. So, and I could be wrong, but that's just what I think. This was another one that I saw. Oh, another Shrek Swamp. I like the other one better. Italian Villa. I did see this one on a video actually, and I thought this was really nice. I don't consider these modular buildings because they're more like houses. I'm gonna comment. I love the way, like, this is actually really nice. I like the way that he did the roof. This is like exactly what you would see in like a Mediterranean house or Mediterranean culture style homes with like these kinds of kind of have like the old Roman themes to it, obviously because it's in Italy, but really nice. I actually really like this one. I would buy this because again, this is how I look at Lego Ideas. Is like I want it to be it's got to work as a standalone. And again, this is only my opinion. I think it's got to work as a standalone, and it's also got to work as if it's if it can be put into a city, depending on that kind of set. Like not all of them can be put in a city, but that's how I look at it. Like specifically buildings or pieces should be able to do both. But yeah, Brickhammer. Oh, I've seen some of his stuff before. Really good job. Keep this going. Violin and bow. Never really been a big fan of these kind of standalone music pieces. Like the piano, wasn't a huge fan of it, but it's still cool and whatnot. Oh, that's cool. Mr. Bean's famous mini. Anatomy of the Brain, that is interesting. I like the idea of it, but like, is it too simple? I don't know. That's my only thing. Like, I think it's not bad, but it's cool, but I don't know if I'm there. A periodic table. Yeah, Roman library modular buildings. Like, this is actually really nice. And I wish Lego just did a whole Lego Ideas modular buildings, which allow, because there's some incredible builds. Like, this is cool. Like, I would buy this. Like, this is so, I'm giving you support. I know you're not going to win, unfortunately, because Lego's so strict on these things, and you should submit this to like another contest instead. Like, but this is amazing. I would build this. I'm giving you support. How do you only have 400 supporters? This is an underrated. Really well done. I really like this. This is honestly, I like the use of the green in this Roman library than I do actually on the museum. Like, this actually is really nice, and that's what they should have done with like the scaling kind of thing of the tiles. Like, that's really nice. Maybe the column should have been a solid color, not with the green, but I think that's a really cool build. Okay, we'll keep this going. I'll try to click on ones that I think stand out to me. We'll do a couple more. Then I think what we'll do is we'll spend the last little bit just looking at the ones that are already at the 10,000 supporters and so on. So, oh, actually, here's mine. Actually, mine just passed 100 supporters, like I was saying, like I mentioned in the intro. But yeah, this is mine. This is called The Cone. It's an ice cream shop. I did do a full walkthrough videos, which I will link as one of the caption icons at the top. So you can definitely go ahead and check out and learn about how I built the cone. Do you like this build? You can go in here and support it. I very much appreciate it. I'm actually blown away. I posted this, like, at the recording of this video, I posted this like 3 days ago. It's a Sunday right now. I posted this on a Friday, and within like 3 days I got 100 supporters. So I'm absolutely blown away. So thank you everybody who's been able to support it so far. So yeah, and I think what we're gonna end up doing is let's jump into the next phase of stuff. We'll do the achieve support. I'm just gonna briefly go through this and just talk about a couple that I think were really cool and I'd love to see as a build, and then just go from there, because I did look through this earlier and there was a couple that really stood out. This is the first one here, this Galley of Warriors. I would display this ship. Like, this is really nice. I hope this one gets selected. They don't really have much of like I know they have a pirates theme-ish. It's like kind of do, but they don't. Like, I don't know what theme this is. Eldorado's Fortress icons. Yeah, like they don't really have a theme. They just kind of have like pirate ships. Like, where's this out of? Creator. Yeah, it's all creator stuff. Like, they don't really have a set theme. So I know this is not pirate ships, but the point I'm trying to make is that, like, this is something I would definitely buy. And I hope that this one gets achieved. I hope this one gets it because I love this one. And then the next one... See, this is the one when we were talking about the brain one. I prefer this one more because it's got more details on it rather than just a picture of a brain. I'd rather do the whole body, and I think this is really cool. What they should do is not just use a basic skeleton, maybe like change it up a little bit, and like maybe it's a custom like skeleton that matches it. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool as well. But to me, I like this one more than the other one. I think this was a really cool idea as well. Okay, and then the last one was obviously this microscope is really cool. I follow Brick Science on YouTube, really great videos and whatnot, but I did like the working, I guess that one would be an honorable mention, but the last one here is this working canal. I know this may seem a little bit similar to Bridges and how I wasn't really a big fan of it, but I kind of liked it. I thought it was, because I think it moves, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I think you can actually, yeah, here, you can actually like open it and close it, and I think it's a cool, like, can stay on its own. It's got its own display piece. I don't know, either way, I thought these were my top 3 that are currently in the 10,000 supporters. So in the end, best of luck to everybody who's at this point. I hope one day I can even get to this point. And yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, some absolutely incredible Lego ideas. I thought this would be a really cool opportunity just to go ahead and support some of the other creators out there. Also see what people are building at the same time. I love that it was pretty good variety. There's very few that are duplicates. I know right now because of the Wonka movie, there's a lot of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I think there's another one that's currently in review now or whatnot. So I think this is like gotta be at least the second or third one I've seen, but it is what it is. They'll probably just select the best one out of all of them in the end. That being said though, if you did go on to enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below which one of these Lego idea sets did you like the most. Honestly, like out of all of them, including the 10,000 supporter one, I love this Galley of Warriors. I absolutely love this Galley of Warriors. I think this is probably the coolest one in my opinion. And then yeah, other than that, if you want to check out some of my other videos, just click on one of the two videos up here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. So see ya.